No mai, hare mai, welcome in. The Otago Nuggets hosting the Manawatū Jets tonight here in Sal's NBL 2025 round 3. We are here in Edgar Centre, the ice box down south. Maya Williamson here alongside Kaysen Buckman. Kaysen, welcome in.
Thank you, thank you. Have you ever played in the ice box?
I have many a times, and it gets colder every time. How about you?
Nah, I can't remember if I have or not, but I know some tennis down there. It gets pretty frigid, so I'm glad I haven't.
The Sky Broadband Rapid League standings, of course, the Nelson Giants sitting nicely on top. The Otago Nuggets have had a good run in the Rapid League so far, sitting at 2-1. Tuatara Rams in the ears, all with 2-1, and the Manawatū Jets very unlucky so far, 0-3, Kaysen.
Yeah, not starting off too strong, but you know, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. So let's see a different team here tonight.
Regan Ashley there on screen as the players are coming out. The Manawatū Jets in their new camo uniforms. We take a look at the starting fives. Lambert, Matan Bernardo, Perrin, Wynyard, and Tata Paesi, Rapid League's leading scorer at the moment.
Averaging 14 points a game. Insane.
16 minutes of basketball, 14 points a game. You do the math. And we'll head over to the Otago Nuggets starting five. Stoddart, Bardsley, Aitchison, Smiler, and Freeman. As our ball boy gives the ball and daps up Max Stoddart. You see that clip of the girl in Nelson?
You totally snubbed him off. That was hilarious. You see here, points per game, pretty even. Big matchup between Freeman and Tata Paese, and then you see the rebounds there, and the X Factor, the slippery eel, and Matabanazzo.
So good to have Bardsley back in Sky Broadband Rapid League. Our match officials for tonight, Sam Pan, Regan Ashley, and Leo Short. So Tuku Wynyard and Max Stoddard also a matchup to look forward to tonight. He'll be underway in no time here in the Edgar Centre. Seems like there's just a little bit of scoreboard issues going on. There's Bardsley, little jersey check with Smiler. And here we are. Balls up and we are underway. Falls to the Otago Nuggets. Smiler running the point. Uses the double screen. Matabanazzo applying some pressure there. To Aitchison, back to Smiler. Ball flowing for the Nuggets, and Aitchison will have a bite at the key. Stoddard, he's deadly. Oh, what a way to open the game.
What a statement from the Nuggets on the opening play. And look at this pressure up in the full court, not giving the Jets an inch.
Nuggets coming off a win against the Hawks. Looking good in Sky Broadband Rapid League. Had their biggest win the other night, and Tata Paesi is called for a travel, just shuffling his feet there.
Yeah, just a little too excited there on that play. Don't mind that. Look to see a lot of that from him in this game. As we said earlier, he's averaging 14 points a game. Pretty good scoring.
That's not too bad. Matched up against Bardsley, who holds the Rapid League single game scoring record, as we see a foul called there on Matabanazzo.
I don't mind that defensive pressure there. I like that. Rapidly, you don't have a lot of time. If you're going to foul, you're going to foul hard. I like the D.
Bardsley to inbound. Stoddard out of Invercargill. Journeyed up to Christchurch for a couple seasons with the Rams. Bardsley kick to Freeman. Can't go 2 for 2 to start the game.
Yeah, it was a good look there from the slippery eel. Just Freeman struggling to knock it down.
Bernardo to Totoko. Nice little two-man action. Oh, tried to thread the needle, but straight out of bounds.
Yeah, he wanted that ball high, but unfortunately got it low, and he was not ready for it. It was a good idea, good slip, good seal. Just got to execute on that pass.
Jets still without a bucket after a couple of possessions. Ball knocked away, Max Stoddard. 2 for 2.
Why not? Max Stoddard letting it rain from deep.
Dangerous if he gets going. A career high 17 points in the Sky Broadband Rapid League last year for the Rams. When he catches fire, he's dangerous. Once Manawatū playing off 2 feet. Finds Xavier Hearn. Well defended by the Nuggets.
Yeah, definitely a travel there. Yeah, really great defensive effort from the Nuggets on that play. Excellent shifting, closeouts on the perimeter. Just some class act stuff from the local boys.
And the Jets, just 2 minutes, no bucket, not without trying. It's been a tough opener so far. Mike Rusk into the game. Max Stoddard, the recipient. Back to Smiler. No, it's not. Nice little spin move. Oh, every move in the book and gets the foul.
I love that footwork from the big guy. Great patience, and he just kept that ball, kept the pivot, and he found himself at the chemist stripe.
2 shots from the Chemist Warehouse stripe for Max Stoddard. Just off the back rim there. Spent his final 2 years of high school at St. Andrews College, 4 years over in the States. Great to have him back home playing Sal's NBL.
I'd like to know what his workout routine is, because he is just absolutely jacked.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Write it down for us, Stoddard. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah, anyone at home that knows, send us a message. As the Jets still look to get their scoring underway. Can Thata Paese start things off for him? He's got a good chance here. Totoko Wynyard playing off 2 feet. Yes, sir.
Why not? I love the way he just clears the lane. He uses his body so well. He's not the fastest, the quickest foot, but he does make it happen with his body as Freeman gets the O board. Can't find his teammate in off the rebound. Nice finish from the Jets.
Nice off the glass there. Matan Bernardo just gets the touch. Back within 3 are the Jets. All moving for the Nuggets. Patrick Freeman opts to take it himself. Danyon back the same way. It's a little messy here in the Edgar centre. Patrick Freeman takes the contact, hits every part of the rim, but doesn't go in.
It looks good from the left side from Freeman. I like the play from the Nuggets, slashing through the lane. Paese gets going off the jumper, getting the Jets on the board in this first quarter.
That's that leading scorer type of energy as they're back within 1. The tide can change so easily here in Sky Broadband Rapid League. Max Stoddard just leaves it short.
And look at the rebound power from Wynyard. Just absolutely cleared the lane of Freeman. He snatched that defensive board.
Paese likes that matchup, finds Perrin in the corner. Can't take the lead, can the Jets? And the Nuggets will have what you assume is the last possession here. Smiler to Stoddard. Can't go 3 for 3. And here goes Paese at the buzzer. Oh, would have been crazy if it went.
A Euro step at half court. I don't know if I've seen that one before, but he made it look pretty easy.
4 minutes of basketball. The Otago Nuggets lead 7-6. Kaysen, what are you seeing so far?
I'm seeing a lot of great defensive help from the Nuggets. As you see there, they only held the Jets to 6 points. But again, don't count Paese out, because he is averaging 14 points a game, as we have said time and time again. But again, offensively, they just need to get a little bit more of that action, getting through the lane, dishing the ball well, and they're going to be in good hands this game.
It's been Fire Island for Max Stoddard. 2 from 3 from the 3-point line. You can get your Fire Island large pizza from Sal's. Scan that QR code, $40, or use the online code SalsHoop25. Out till next Tuesday, plenty of time to grab that for dinner. Kaysen, is that your feed on the way home?
I mean, I've never had a Fire Island pizza, but it looks great.
It looks good. Is that like jalapenos, do you think?
It looks like jalapenos.
Well, maybe not for me then.
You're not a jalapeno gal.
But weak, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, you need a little spice in your life.
That's a lot of spice, though. That's a lot of jalapenos
like
going on.
4 jalapenos. Come on now.
4 on a slice. And the deals don't stop here. Sky Broadband Fibre started from $50 a month for the first 12 months. You can head to skybroadband.co.nz or call the number 09525 5555.
Fun fact, Max Stoddart has all 7 of the Nuggets points.
He has been on a heater tonight. Nobody able to match the shooting that he's come out with. The Jets will start the second quarter with possession to take the lead on a make here. Pace to Bonanzo. Lambert trying to seal, but Prun will take it himself. Just stops on a dime. Can't get the roll.
I like that from the Jets. But again, a great defensive transition from the Nuggets. And Stoddart can't get it to fall. Just too strong off the glass.
Pace the other way. Takes a lot of contact with a no call. Nuggets back in trance. Bardsley. Oh, the slippery eel doing slippery eel things.
Oh, just beautiful work there from the slippery eel, but between the legs, nice spin move. Couldn't get the finish in the end, but great job drawing the contact, and he'll have a chance for 2.
The 29-year-old out of Manawatū, in fact. Heads to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for 2. Been with the Nuggets since 2020.
Loyal as they come.
Lots of these Nuggets guys are. Great to see Bardsley hanging around. Has been part of their championship rounds, 2020 and 2022, as he gets those ones to go. The Jets now looking to tie things up. Player set, been kept a little quiet today. Tries to toy with Bardsley, but just loses control. And a wide open is Tautoko Wynyard. You can't leave that man open.
You cannot, especially when he's that close to the hoop. He's going to slam it every time. What a play.
Stoddart interrupted by Kyle Lambert. Aitchison finds Danyon. Bardsley just loses control, and back go the Jets. Can they take the lead here? Mata Bonanzo, give me that.
With the and one, Mata Bonanzo in transition just took it all the way by himself. I believe he might be the shortest man in the competition, but you can't tell on that play. Look at the speed, crossing up Rusk and getting the and one in the end.
Plenty of experience with Mata Bonanzo, played for the Sharks in 2018 and 2019. A little stint with the Auckland Huskies in 2020. So 20 NBL appearances before the 2025 season. His experience paying off as he buries that free throw. Bardsley finds the lane, finds Ashcroft, and a tough finish from the young man from Oamaru.
I just love the way Bardsley's able to navigate the lane. He just slips past us. Why he's got the name the Slippery Eel. Mata Bonanzo from behind the arc. And just like that, the Jets have a 4-point lead.
It's a takeover from Tinashe as an easy little bucket there for Mac Stoddart. Gets his tally up to 9. The Jets, though, still leading by 2. Pacey rejects the offer to Wynyard. Shrugs off Rusk. Can't make the highlight play, though.
Oh, that would have been a highlight for sure.
Bardsley slows things down. Stoddart. He's feeling it.
What did he do today? Must have had a great workout at the gym. He is pumped up. He's letting it fly from deep. Max Stoddart just making a statement.
The flamethrower is his nickname today. He defends Tautoko low in the post, but whistled for 3 seconds on the key. No argument there from Wynyard.
No, none at all. Again, when you're that big and you camp for that long, refs are going to call it every time.
Nuggets now have regained this lead. Casey will know from our time in the commentary booth. Lead changes are plenty here in Sky Broadband Rapid League.
Oh, absolutely. They call it Rapid League for a reason. You can just never guess what's going to happen, and it can happen in the blink of an eye. As you see here, the Nuggets can't complete the backdoor play, and the Jets will have another chance here to extend the lead.
Who other than Thata Paese to Lambert. Bonanzo has been on fire tonight. Wynyard out to Thata Paese, and he buries one. There he is.
Oh, the confidence on that man. I love to watch him play. So chill from behind the line as a Slippery Eel looks for Freeman in the corner. Blocked away by the Jets. It'll stay with the Nuggets. 44 seconds left to play. 16 on the shot clock. What are the Nuggets going to do here? Who's it going to?
16 seconds on the shot clock. Aitchison to Freeman all alone. Buries that one. What a shooting clinic from the Nuggets.
Unbelievable stuff from behind the arc. So far, 50% from behind the arc.
It's a punishing statistic there. As Tata Paese likes that matchup, gets it to drop, proving his status as the Rapid League scoring champ at the moment.
I mean, the defense just had no chance on that. Once he got the Jets going, he was at the basket. Great cut from Caleb Smiler. Can't get it to go. Freeman there to clean it up. And it's going to stay with the Jets. Great hustle there from Freeman, though.
Smiler, the disappointed clap, just missed the bunny there. It's always the left-hand finish. It'll get you.
Always got to practice the left.
And, of course, the BNZ player timeout called there by Hakaya Lambert. The Jets leading 19-18. They'll have a quick corridor here. Gives us a chance to talk about the BNZ ticket to the big game. If you scan that QR code, you could be in the draw for a chance to win tickets to this season's games. Of course, BNZ is supporting and inspiring the next generation of Kiwi basketballers here in Aotearoa. You never want to miss a Sal's NBL game. They are as exciting as this, as Tatapese just goes long. 1 yard's rebound, it won't count. So it's gone back the other way now. The Jets with a 1-point lead at halftime.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff. It just like you said, you started off 7-6 to the Nuggets, and the Jets outscoring the Nuggets 13-11 that quarter. Again, giving them just that bit of an edge going into halftime. Leading all scorers is Max Stoddart with 12 points in the first half.
Not to mention, he is a big man, shooting 3 from 4 from beyond the arc. This Nuggets team has been one that struggled to score so far in a Rapid League, and they've really come back to earn their stripes. How about those Manawatū Jets though, Kaysen, and Matabananza?
Matabananza, probably the coolest name in the entire competition, I'd say. Toughest to say for me. I apologize if I mess it up, but again, such a fun player to watch.
All stats, of course, brought to you by Chemist Warehouse. Matabananza with 8 points tonight and 2 steals. Impressively, what doesn't show up on the stats as well as his defensive pressure. I remember you mentioned that and how much you like that, Kaysen.
Yeah. I'm a bit old school. I love defense. To me, if I'm a coach, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those players that are out there grinding, up in the face, full court pressure, you know, especially when you only have 16 minutes to play. It's fast. It's not a lot of time, so you got to leave it all out there.
How good has the Sky Broadband Rapid League been for the development of these young athletes? Great for these guys to get a good hit out before the Sal's NBL game. A lot of them getting in their groove for having some great impact minutes off the bench. Some guys, it's their only chance to play on nights like this, so it's a really cool opportunity for both situations.
I think it's a huge advantage, especially if you're an active bench player. If you're 6th man, 7th man, 8th man, and you're able to get this warm-up game in beforehand, I think it just takes a lot of the pressure off when you're just thrown into the game, let's say 15, 20 minutes in, coming in cold. Whereas you get into this Rapid League and you get to put those minutes up, you get to get your shot warm. I think it's a huge advantage, and what a cool addition to the NBL.
It's all exciting here in Sal's NBL 2025. It's round 3. It's been mad much so far. Nuggets underway here in the third quarter. They trail by 1, but not for long.
Stoddart picking up where he left off in this second half. He's up to 14.
14 of 20, might I add. An impressive night so far for Stoddart. Could we see a league record in our midst?
Don't jinx it.
Touch wood, touch wood. 1 yard, nice find over to Pern. Plays off 2 feet, just too much, and can't get his rebound.
I was upset with that play, but I like that little floater off the backboard. You don't see that often, especially in the men's game. They always like to go for the cash shot, net only, but off the backboard, I like to see it. Safer shot.
Xavier Pern out of Massey University, playing some nice minutes for the Jets in Rapid League this year. Smiler just tapped away by that man there, Xavier Pern. will stay with the Nuggets. Caleb Smiler's relative, Kaylee Smiler, away with a 3-on-3 tall ferns at the moment. Bardsley finds a lane, pops it up, but all backboard on that one. Somehow. Possession back in his hands.
Well, that's what happens when you're the slippery eel. You stay, except you slip the ball out of your hands, unfortunately, on that one.
Too much slippery eel going on there. Kaya Lambert just too long on that one. A couple of buddies being missed both ways. Oh, Tata Paese getting it done at both ends.
I like the hands there. I like the defense, especially when you're guarding Caleb Smiler. He's really great at penetrating the lane. And again, Paese just keeping him at bay. Stoddart letting it fly. Not so lucky this time.
That would have been a little bit unfair.
Yeah, it would have been.
Already 14 points for the big man. Xavier Perrin, bit of an advantage and finds it off the glass this time.
Yeah, went with the right hand that time. Ensured the make. Excellent drive there from the Jets.
Another lead change, ladies and gentlemen. The Jets up by 1. Over to Bardsley, who leaves it long. Not notoriously a strong point.
Yeah, it was a good setup there for the Nuggets. Like you said, not his strong point. Shooting about no threes this season.
About no threes. Chemist Warehouse. Wynyard. The big man moved the offensive rebound and the putback. The Jets now 3 points ahead, and it doesn't seem like it, but that's their biggest lead of the game.
I know, and they've done well, especially with Paese not really putting up the massive numbers that he usually does.
Bardsley somehow ended up with that offensive rebound, but they can't capitalize.
Favorite named player, Matabananzu, checking back into the game. He's having himself quite a game as well. 8 points, all coming in the first half.
Already played 7 minutes today, so big hit out for him. Mikey Rusk sees a bit of space just off the front rim there. Nuggets just going a little dry.
Yeah, they're loving the three. Again, it's a bit dangerous. If you're hot, you're hot, but if you live and die by the three, it can be dangerous, especially in this rapidly game.
4 of 11 now for the Nuggets. Missed, I want to say their last 3 or 4. Wynyard to Matabananzo. Oh, I almost said buries it, but just rattles out.
Oh, it was great stuff from the Jets, recognizing the double team. The Nuggets were double teaming the big man hard underneath, and he got the kick out. Matabananzo just couldn't sink that three, but they end up with it again.
The Nuggets with 5 turnovers now. And not to mention, Christian Martin is their leading scorer, away with the 3-on-3 Tall Blacks as well. So a big hole to fill here for the Nuggets. Ashcroft defends that's a well. Paese just can't find a gap. The shot clock's gonna wind down. Clutch plays. Clutch plays.
You said he couldn't find a gap. He found one. Excellent stuff from the league leading scorer.
Mikey Rusk with the answer, back the other way, back within 3 of the Nuggets.
Nuggets not letting them get too far ahead, sticking with them. Again, you got to stay on that man right there, and he is turning it up here in this third quarter with 20 seconds to play.
Turning the Jets on, quite literally, up to 12 points and a 5-point lead now for the Jets. The Nuggets will slow this one down. Rusk, 2-man game with Freeman. Freeman finds a gap and gets the end. What?
Excellent stuff from Patty Freeman over the big man Wynyard. Again, he'll have a chance here for an and one. Here's the replay. Great job hitting that on ball and the pick and roll. Just the power dribble up over the top. I'm not sure where the foul was. I didn't see who it was called on, but anyway, for Freeman, great work. Have a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just leaves that one short, and Bonanzo will find Paese, who has had 2 close calls now at the end of quarters, and the Jets will remain strong with that lead, 28-25. The Jets just turning it on in that third quarter,
Yeah,
Kaysen.
absolutely turning it up off the back of Tata Paese. He has 12 now. Ended the first half with 7. just basically sticking with his average at the moment, but leading all scorers again. Max Stoddart came out commanding in that first half. Only managed to score 2 points so far in that third quarter.
All stats, of course, brought to you by our official stats partner of the Sal's NBL, Chemist Warehouse. Notably, Aitchison scoreless and Bardsley only with 1 point. We did talk about before. Christian Martin leads the scoring and the assists, 10.5 points a game for the Nuggets and 1.5 assists, and leads in rebounds. So he is obviously the guy for the Nuggets. What do you think it is for them playing without him?
I mean, it gives opportunities for other players to step up. As you saw Mike Rusk, he was making it rain. Normally, not a huge shooter from behind the arc. I mean, he's shooting 14% in the first 3 games. So for him to step up and hit some buckets is pretty huge. But again, they're going to need a lot more from Matt Bardsley, from Aitchison, and Caleb Smiler as well. Because I think when Caleb Smiler and Christian Martin play together, it's a lot more well-gelled Otago Nuggets team.
Back underway in the fourth quarter here of Sky Broadband Rapid League. You can head to skybroadband.co.nz to get your $50 a month for Sky Broadband for the first 12 months. A great deal for some fast Wi-Fi. Tata Paese. He's been that guy for the Jets so far in the second half. I may have jinxed him there, but there he is again. An empty possession there for the Jets. They tried and tried, but couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, somehow he ended up with that rebound. There was no boxing out happening, and Lambert did a great job crashing the boards. Aitchison claiming the ball hit the back, I don't even, what do you call that? The back neck of the backboard? It bounced
Sounds
up.
about right.
Yeah, the back neck. Hit the back neck, but shot clock violation anyway. Stoddart for 3. Can't get it to fall. Nuggets end up with it again. Let it fly, big man.
Opting to take Wynyard one-on-one, but Wynyard says no thank you. Big play from the big man. And the Jets searching for their first Sky Broadband Rapid League win. Wynyard straight into the hands of Aitchison. Aitchison to longtime teammate Bardsley. Stoddard. Nuggets just slowing it down. Trying to find any scoring avenue. Aitchison to go one-on-one now. Turnover number 6. Who else? Bonanzo ends up with possession. Along the baseline, and another turnover for the Jets. Here comes Bardsley, an easy bucket.
Easy buckets, that's what the Nuggets needed. They're within 1. Again, both teams not really taking care of the ball when it matters most. Again, you see it there, passing it to the feet. Josh Aitchison trying to find Paese. You see here, no teams calling timeout. Try to get organized. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 1 point ball game.
Anything could happen in these 2 minutes. Of course, Jets lead by 1. Have seen stranger things happen. Paese, Bonanzo's been good tonight. 2-man game with Wynyard. Finds a gap, sends Smiler flying. And a nice little bucket there for Bonanzo.
What a veteran move. Get the youngster off his feet, get him flying, and then get the easy finish as a slippery eel is drawing the foul, and it'll be Nuggets ball. Again, what a play. Talk about the footwork of Bonanzo. See it here. Gets that little handoff nice and easy, comes to a jump stop, gets him in the air. It's too easy for the veteran.
Replays supplied by GJ Gardner-Holmes, of course. Just under 2 minutes to go, and the Nuggets trail by 3. And now 5-13 from the three-point line. The shooting slowed down significantly. Patrick Freeman not slowing down anytime soon, gets the roll.
Great patience from Pat Freeman on that play, kept his pivot alive. Worked that basket, got the easy finish. Nuggets still down by 1.
Exciting scenes here in Dunedin. Bonanzo, that's clutch, baby.
Back-to-back plays from Bonanzo, commanding this Jets team in the fourth quarter. Aitchison tries to get it going from deep, but again, Nuggets going a little bit cold from behind the arc.
It's single swim now for the Nuggets, who trail the Jets have been comfortable this whole second half, searching for their first Sky Broadband Rapid League win. They could well get it tonight. Mata Bonanza was feeling it. Saving grace for the Nuggets. They desperately need a score. Who else? Oh, Max Starrard knows when to turn it on.
Unbelievable stuff from the big man. Catches it in rhythm in transition and knocks it down just like that. Still within one, but get it to the big man again, I reckon, if you're the Nuggets.
That's up by SC, taking his time. The Jets with a slim 1-point lead. Shot clock winding down. The Nuggets come up with it. Can they take the lead? Oh, not Mata Bonanza, Tata Paese, excuse me, called for the block.
Oh, that was a great effort there. It was a good try. I liked the attempt to try to get the charge, but just didn't have his feet set. Great defense from the Nuggets. Again, 10-second shot clock difference between game clock and shot clock. If you're the Nuggets, quick basket, or are you going to try to stall?
Let's see what the strategy is here. We must wait, of course, for our wonderful floor wiper, making sure we're all safe. And don't forget, Sal's NBL tip-off in roughly 20 minutes on Sky Sport. Going to be an exciting one for us tonight. Lots to look forward to later on, but of course, the next 30 seconds is about to be very exciting. Nuggets plenty of time. Finds Bardsley. Oh my goodness, and the Nuggets take the lead.
Unbelievable stuff. I'm not sure if Bardsley shoved him in the back. He was so open, but elevated over the top. 1-point game to the Nuggets.
The Jets now need to answer. Is it going to be Tata Paese? Stops, pops. Oh, gets the roll. What are we seeing here?
Oh my gosh, 15 seconds left to play. The Nuggets are going to use their player timeout. Oh my God, neck and neck from both teams. Excellent execution on offense, but fortunately for the Nuggets, they've got the advantage with the shot clock.
The BNZ player timeout. Scan that QR code for a chance to win tickets to this season's games. You can see right in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, these games are electric. They're exciting.
They are so fast-paced and rapid, like we talk about all the time. You never know what's going to happen. Start of the game, both teams a little bit slow with scoring. Not so much here in this fourth quarter.
Stoddard to Aitchison. Finds the gap too long, but Freeman with the rebound. Oh, 2 bites the cherry. They take the lead once again.
I don't know what to say. Excellent job from the Nuggets. Freeman sticking with that. You see the spin move there from Aitchison. Bardsley able to tip it and keep it alive, and Freeman again with his own rebound gets the putback. 3 seconds left to play.
Absolute scenes here in Dunedin. Our BNZ player timeout for the Jets this time. I've got 3.5 seconds to manufacture something.
That's plenty of time in the Rapid League. In the Sal's NBL, 3 seconds is a lifetime to these players. I imagine it's going to go into the hands of Tata Paese or that man there taking the ball out.
Plenty of time on the clock. Tata Paese. All contact, no call. The Nuggets with a 1-point win. Oh my Gideon Kaysen.
I mean, what a game. Unfortunate ending there for the Jets. They just lost the handle there on that last play. Again, great effort from both teams.
What a game. Max Stoddard finishes the game with 17 of the Nuggets, 36 points. That's Paese gave it a good bash. He had 14. That's a Bonanza with 13. But Patrick Freeman, can we talk about that clutch bucket? That was his 9th point and his 4th rebound.
Yeah, I mean, he's so solid from underneath the basket. Again, he's hustler and he's always in the play, trying to clean up those boards, and it worked for him in that last second. What an effort from the Nuggets.
If you want to see that man in action there later tonight, Jose Perez, then don't go far. The excitement will continue tonight in the Sal's NBL. The Otago Nuggets hosting the Manawatū Jets. From Maya Williamson and Casey Bookman, we'll see you soon. Kia ora, hello, no mai, haere mai, welcome in Sal's NBL 2025 basketball. It's round 3, it's Mad March, and it's lived up to its name so far. The Otago Nuggets hosting the Manawatū Jets here in the Edgar Centre, or the Icebox, you may coin it. Maya Williamson here alongside Kason Buckman. Happy to have you with us wherever that is, Sky Sport, ESPN or FIBA YouTube. Kason, both these teams coming off very big wins for them. That's going to propel some very good momentum tonight.
Oh, absolutely, especially for the Nuggets. Honestly, they had such a big game against the Hawks, 93-86 just the other day. Again, Don Carey Jr. dropping 34 points that game.
The Jets, the favourites to win tonight, thanks to the mix and pick QR code. Scan it, get involved, play with your family and friends. The Jets looking good so far, 3-1, hence why they are the favourites tonight. We'll take a look at the Sal's NBL standings. The Hawks are reigning supreme at the moment, and the Five matching that record. The Manawatū Jets sitting in 6th, the 2 wins this season. Goes one better than their entire 2024 season.
I mean, it wasn't hard to do, and they've done it early. So great signs for the Jets going into this 2025 season.
And for the Nuggets, you mentioned, Kason, the first win of their season against the Hawks in the weekend. That was a big win for them. And we'll just see the rest of the standings. The Sharks with an underwhelming start. The Giants, the Tuatara, and the Panthers yet to get an NBL win. It's only Thursday, so you know what that means? More Sal's basketball to come. A double header tomorrow. The Panthers and the Fight, and then the Giants and the Bulls. Looking forward to that one. The Ears and the Hawks will play on Saturday, and the Jets will go again against the Sharks on Saturday as well. Lots of double headers going on, Case.
Lots of basketball. Again, it's Mad March. Heaps of teams, heaps of games to play. And no better way to finish off the month than getting a full week of basketball.
Indeed. Took the words right out of my mouth, Kason, as we take a look at the Jets lineup for tonight in their rebranded fashion, both uniforms and lineup. A formidable roster they have. The triage of imports, Gibson, Williams Jr., Goins, and then the youngster Russo Nance. But how good has the star, the veteran Corey Webster been?
I mean, he's been outstanding game in and game out. He's so steady. You know, they can count on him for an easy 30-piece a game, dishing out 6 assists, 6 rebounds on top of that, shooting the lights out from everywhere, 46% behind the arc. What can he do?
Just a little something, something. And that Webster name, of course, runs deep in Aotearoa. They are coached by his father, Tony Webster.
To Dunedin, Tony. Winning form is always good form. What has pleased you the most from your first few games?
I can't say it's very pleasing because we've been on the road for the first 5 games. But we've got a couple wins, which makes it a lot better. Yeah.
The southern swing is always a challenge. What are some of the key things the Jets need to get right tonight to take the Nuggets down?
I think we need to play some solid defense, rebound a little bit better than we have been, and protect the ball. Less turnovers will be a bonus for us.
Thank you, and all the best for tonight.
Thank you very much.
A very simple man, Tony Webster.
A simple man with simple goals and simple coaching tactics. I love it.
His work thus far for him. And we head over to the Otago Nuggets in blue. Jansen, Carey Jr., Perez, Withers and Knox. Carey Jr. over 2 games has been a flamethrower.
Oh, he has been outstanding, averaging 29 points a game now off the back of those 2 games, like we talked about earlier. 34 points in their win. Their first win of the season, might we add. Again, they're just coming into form, this Nuggets team. Unfortunately, though, this will be Todd Withers' last game.
He's been a great piece added to the roster. Jono Jansen back in the lineup for his first game of 2025 Sal's NBL. This lineup, of course, rounded out by their head coach, Mike Kelly, who we caught up with earlier.
A great win against the Hawks last week. What did you and the team take away from the performance?
Well, it was a good win. It was sometimes you need to win, get that first one to kind of learn how to win, and so that was our first takeaway. But there's a lot of improvement to be had here defensively. But if we can score like that, we'll feel pretty good about ourselves.
Now, the Jets are also in winning form, and Corey Webster has been flying high. How do you go about bringing him and the Jets back down to earth tonight?
Yeah, we need to try to contain their whole team in transition. First of all, Corey and Dante pushing that thing, and then trying to slow those two down, especially because they're just scoring at a high rate. So we're just going to focus on them and try to get the ball out of their hands.
Thanks and good luck for tonight.
All right, appreciate it, Ange.
Great point there by Mike Kelly. That win against the Hawks teaches these guys how to win as a collective.
Win-win-win was all he could talk about. You know, he got a taste, and now he wants it all. And they earned that win with their defense. Again, points against for the Nuggets. They're allowing 94 a game, and that's not great when you're playing against a high-scoring team like the Jets, who are averaging 105. Pretty high average in this Sal's NBL. And you'll see there the points against. The Jets are backing it up with the defense, and the clash tonight will be Don Carey Jr. versus the vet Corey Webster, a matchup to behold. And again, look for Withers and Gibson, again, two massive contributors. And we'll be looking to see Todd Withers maybe put the cap on his little tour here in New Zealand. Look for him to have an outstanding night tonight.
I'm sure the Nuggets will be begging him to stay after tonight, but Withers off to partake in NBL 1 duties across the ditch, of course. Teams getting ready to go. As we mentioned, Kaysen, both teams coming off big wins. Scan that QR code and join the fun. The Jets are heavy favourites tonight because they're coming off a win against the Panthers, 122-77, an absolute obliteration, for a lack of better words. What did you take from that game?
I mean, a huge confidence boost. Not that the Jets needed it, but again, if you're able to put up those numbers in a game, there's not much more you can take from it than, hell yeah, let's go into this next game, take this momentum with us against this tough Nuggets team. And but again, credit to the Panthers. You know, they're not at full steam yet, week 3. So they're still looking to get to their full roster. But again, great win from the Jets in that game.
It's been a great addition to the league, to the Sal's NBL, has the Indian Panthers. And yeah, like you said, the Jets can take that one in their stride and use that momentum. On the flip side, the Nuggets with their first win against the Hawks, who are top seed. Before that, it was 2 very excruciating losses to the Phi and to the Sharks. Beating the number 1 seed, what does that do you think, for the Nuggets coming into tonight?
Again, another confidence boost for a team who's not putting up the huge points per game to shut that number 1 team down like they did. It was an excellent defensive effort, and hopefully they're going to carry that momentum with them tonight, because again, it's a high-scoring Jets team, and they're going to need to be on their best defensive behavior tonight if they want to shut down the likes of Corey Webster and Miles Gibson.
It's a hard task, that is. Corey Webster, we've spoken about him lots, and we will. Miles Gibson there on the screen had 32 points the other night against the Panthers and 17 rebounds. 7 of those offensive. He's actually second in the league right now in rebounds as a guard. One to look for alongside the veteran Corey Webster. So the crowd building, atmosphere starting to build as well here in the Edgar Centre. No doubt these guys are a little chilly.
Just a little bit.
As we have our night and day ball man awarding the ball to match official Marty Davidson, who was joined by Sampan and Regan Ashley tonight. Kenny Goins joining the Jets as well after missing the first game. Is he going to get a dap? No, he's not. No Giants action here tonight.
Kids are ruthless.
And with a point to the bench and thumbs up, Marty Davidson will get us underway. Round 3, Sal's NBL action underway. It's an exciting one tonight, folks. You don't want to go anywhere. The Otago Nuggets with first possession. Carey Jr. giving orders. Withers, the flamethrower, can't start his night off with a bang.
I like that look from him early and often. Give him an inch and he's going to let it fly. If you're the Jets, you've got to get up in his grill.
Russo Nance, the 20-year-old. Kenny Goins on new Nuggets member Jono Jansen. Down Carey Jr. just takes his lunch money. Plays off 2, finds Jansen. Oh, welcome to Sal's NBL.
What a sweet looking 3 from Jansen there. Too easy from the Nuggets.
Jansen's 3rd NBL season actually, as Webster turns it over. Back-to-back turnovers for the Jets. Jose Perez will slow things up. Back to Jansen. Can he go back to back?
Welcome, like you said. Jono Jansen letting it rain from behind the arc. Excellent recognition from the Nuggets. Find the boy again. Can he go 3 from 3?
And there he is, whistled for the foul on the other end. Jansen, of course, like we mentioned, the 29-year-old has played 2 seasons in NBL already. 2019 with the Canterbury Rams, 2021 with the Hawks. He's familiar with these ways, as we can tell. Nansen Knox, key matchup, finds Goins, threads the needle, nice play.
Unbelievable stuff. Great vision there from Russo Nance. Just love to see how much his game has evolved over the years. Really working on his craft. Excellent find there.
Kerry Jr. to Perez, to the 3rd import. Finds a gap, does the athletic Todd Withers. That's too easy.
Yeah, too easy for Todd Withers. I love when he does those plays. He uses his athleticism and his length so well.
Nance to Eric Williams. Little step back. Little quiet step back, just too long. Oh, back the other way go the Nuggets.
Oh!
Jeez Louise.
That looked like a body block from behind. My goodness, out of nowhere. It was either a really good sell or a really hard foul.
You gasped like you're seriously concerned, eh?
We're not used to those types of hits in basketball that often.
Poor Knox. Sure did take a Knox.
He did.
He went flying. Oh, Withers takes the contact up and under. The Nuggets off to a roar.
I like this from Withers. He's not settling for the 3 early like he usually does. Getting those easy 2 finishes, building his rhythm as the Jets let it fly from deep, but don't get it to fall.
Battling so far are the Jets. Just can't put the ball in the hoop, start the game. The Nuggets with an opposite's tail, and Jose Perez doing what he does best, just rims out. Darcy Knox looks all right to me as he hustles for the offensive rebound.
Knox doesn't knock it out of bounds. Excellent work. This is what the Nuggets do really well. They crash those boards hard. I mean, it doesn't show up, but they're always there trying to clean up those offensive rebounds, averaging about 10 a game. Compared to the Jets, who are actually averaging more than them, 14 a game. So again, Knox, one of those players you can count on to be the hustle, do the nitty-gritty stuff that not a lot of players like to do.
The complete role player is Darcy Knox. Don Carey Jr. will get the foul tally underway for the Manawatū Jets. Russo Nance acting out what he saw from Carey Jr. there. A very good theatrical performance, I must give it to him.
I would pay to see that in the theater, sure.
Carey Jr. at the Chemist and Warehouse stripe. Of course, every free throw made contributes funds to the BBNZ Hoops and Schools program.
Well, let's talk about how much he contributed in the last game. He probably bought about 3 hoops with his makes from behind the line.
Yeah, a couple full courts being put around Schools in Aotearoa thanks to Carey Jr., who was 11 from 11 against the Hawks from that Chemist Warehouse stripe, and the classic commentator's curse strikes again.
His first miss in about 13 free throws.
Great find down to Eric Williams. Oh, but misses the bunny.
Oh man, that's a coach killer if you're the Jets. Carey Jr. answers back with the 3. Nuggets come out firing in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Wow, let's see that again on the G.J. Gardner-Holmes replay. Carey Jr. just finds an inch of space, makes the Jets pay. That's 14-2. few minutes into this Sal's NBL game. What are you seeing so far, Casey?
Oh, this is a great start from the Nuggets. Again, we talked about their defensive momentum carrying on from the last game, and we can see it now. Their defense transitioning well to the offense right now, firing on all cylinders. Jets just don't really have an answer, looking a little bit frazzled on defense. I mean, credit to the Nuggets, though, shooting 75% from behind the arc. I know it's early days, 3 for 4. But again, great lights out shooting from them, 71% from the field overall.
I think Don Carey Jr. ate a large Fire Island pizza before this because he is heating up. Get yours for $40 a piece. Scan that QR code and get amongst, or use the online code SalesHoop25. You don't look too impressed, Casey.
Oh, I thought that was pretty funny.
I thought it was quite good. It was very good.
Had to collect myself.
Hey, there's a lot of jalapenos going on in that pizza, so definitely not going to be my dinner tonight. But if that's your vibe, it's valid until next Tuesday. Still laughing. Appreciate that.
That was good.
I'm going to go back and clip that.
Yeah.
The Jets coming out of the timeout. They trail by 12, can you believe it? 3 minutes into the ball game. Knox there with the foul.
And he's not stoked with that. Russo Nance definitely head-to-head, but good sportsmanship there from the two of them. We talk about Knox a lot. He's not going to show up in the scoring stats. If you're a stats guy, you're not going to see Knox in the scoring stats. But what he does, and the reason why he's a starter, is what he does off the ball. You see the pressure here he's got on Russo Nance. He's not giving him an inch, no easy looks, and he just does the hustle, hard work that the coaches love.
Absolutely. A guy you can always trust, that's for sure, is Corey Webster. Laying bricks on his opening shot. Jansen back to Knox. There he is, directing traffic. It's a double screen. Sees a gap and just a little bit long off the backboard.
Yeah, I like the look there, but I was applauding the Nuggets earlier for their offensive crashing, but no crashing happening there. As you see, the back in transition, Jets just cold at the moment.
Withers too long, but Perez cleaning up and drawing the foul, doing what he does best, off to the Chemist Warehouse.
He is a professional at drawing the foul. I love his stability. He's not trying to jump out of the gym. He's not trying to do anything crazy. He just stays in his cylinder. He knows his game, and he's so good at getting to the free throw line.
Doing that very well this season, Kaysen. Shooting 7 free throws from 10 a game, 71%. And there he is right on cue.
No love from his teammates.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Just locked in. Savage down in Dunedin as he goes 2 for 2, the 27-year-old. The Jets still with just 2 points, Kaysen.
I mean, credit to the Nuggets. They have come out hot this game. And behind this guy, Webster, you'd hope they get going, but the no call. And just like that, it's a one-shot miss and no response except from the Nuggets. Todd Withers slamming it down, completely uncontested under the hoop.
What a start for the Oti-Poti squad and the Jets. Once again, a nightmarish from them. Let's take another look on the GJ Gardner Holmes replay. Todd Withers up, down, thank you very much. Back in his second home, Dunedin.
Defense for the Jets right now. They're not communicating. They don't look like they're shifting well. And the Nuggets are capitalizing on it as Caleb Smiler tries to bring down that offensive board. Doesn't get it. Russo Nance the other way with the alley-oop to Eric Williams, throwing it down. There's the 2 they needed. Poor Jets got it in the end.
5 minutes and 4 points. Not their favorable position, but a great little highlight play to get them going. Todd Withers moving the ball. Carey Jr., the league's second leading scorer. Shot clock winding down. Gonna have to pull. Smiler leaves that one short. An encouraging sign for the Jets.
Yeah, absolutely. A much better defensive possession from them, causing the Nuggets to use the full time. Again, they need to get something going here. Already ticking off nearly 6 minutes in this quarter. So again, 4 points, not great. We saw more in the Rapid League game. in the first quarter.
It's true. Oh, and what a blinder of a game that was. As Eric Williams Jr. can't pick up where he left off. The Jets not a team that is known this season for a lack of scoring. As Perez likes this matchup against the strong Corey Webster. Well read there by Miles Gibson.
Much better rotation there from the Jets. Again, recognizing that play. The Nuggets love that play into the corner, driving in, finding the shooter behind the arc. Unsuccessful on that play.
Patrick Freeman into the game. Little game winner for him in the Sky Broadband Rapid League. John Collins into the mix now too. Carey Jr. can't get the mid-range, but Freeman putting in the work on the glass. Eric Williams just takes his lunch money. 2 foot, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's just a toughness play there from Eric Williams. Great job from the Nuggets getting the board, but again, just a little bit weak on the possession there. Eric Williams able to steal his lunch.
Todd Withers, step back Bobby Jack.
Love Todd Withers. I am so sad he's going to be leaving us after this game, but what a shot he's got. And
Corey Webster just having a tough start today as Josh Aitchison completes that transition play. The Nuggets are all over it tonight.
Oh, they are locked in defensively, and they are earning their stripes on offense as well. Again, Jets just don't have an answer except on that play with the and one from the big fella underneath.
Dion Collins going to work, just what the doctor ordered for the Jets.
Well, it was kind of getting to the point where if you're the Jets coach, thinking maybe I should call a timeout, but thankfully on that play, got the and one chance here to capitalize from the stripe.
Chemist Warehouse for Dion Collins. Just off the back rim. The Nuggets now back the other way, a comfortable lead. Jansen back in the game. Freeman to Jansen. Smiler finds a lane wide open. She's a bit too easy at the moment, Kaysen.
I mean, the Nuggets are moving the ball really well on offense. They're hitting at least 4 or 5 pairs of hands before they're getting a shot off. And the Jets are just kind of like you saw there, they're settling for that one and done, one pass shot, and not much offensive rebounding happening as Don Carey Jr. lets it fly from deep. Again, Nuggets with another offensive board.
Nuggets up to 4 offensive rebounds, and Jansen floats that one in on the front of the rim. And the Jets looking a little defeated so far. It's 7.5 minutes and only 8 points. And the league's leading scorer sitting scoreless.
Yeah, again, we were talking about the offensive rebounds earlier. The Nuggets only have 3, but off the back of those 3 rebounds, they've managed to score 3 points. So again, 6 points from turnovers, 12 points in the paint. They're just absolutely dominating. And you see, if you flip over to the Jets, they have 0 second chance points, and they have 0 offensive boards. So again, they're getting the shots off, but not getting the crash, not getting those second chance opportunities.
Into the game is Tinashe Matambananzo, who will bring that energy that we're talking about, Kaysen. Corey Webster sitting at 0 for 3. Can he get one to go? It's a tough day on the hardwood for Webster so far.
Did Freeman get a fingertip on it? He looked like he was going for it and then pulled back right at the last minute, and it will stay with the Jets. Couldn't sell it well enough, unfortunately, for number 0.
Thanking the basketball lords are the Jets. Another possession going their way. They'll want to capitalize here. Is it going to be at the hands of Miles Gibson? That man is automatic from the mid-range.
He really is. I love the way he can elevate right over the top of the defense. He makes it look so easy. And I can tell you folks at home, it is not that easy of a shot.
I'll have to see more touches for him in the remaining minutes of this quarter. Bardsley on Webster. Finds Knox. Off-ball cuts, just working a dream.
We saw it as well in the Rapid League game, and the Nuggets just offensively looks so smooth. And you see the Jets finally getting some action here. And they get the three from Manawatū, the best name in the league. What a shot off the bench.
Well needed bucket there for the Jets, but the Nuggets just too easy. Back the other way, answering every bucket with a bucket of their own.
And another off-ball cut. Again, the unselfish plays from the Nuggets working for them. They've got a 17-point lead.
Webster just forcing something. Ball fortuitously lands in his hands. Gibson for three. Get that man the ball.
There we go. Get some ball movement. Get the ball into some different hands. Get the defense shifting. Wide open look there from the Jets.
Perez playing a little bit of point guard. And Corey snatches that one too easily. Here go the Jets in transition. Gibson. Manawatū finds a lane. Finds Williams, who lifts, finish, drop. Good for the Jets.
Amazing energy Manawatū is brought in. You see it there, bobbing and weaving through the defense, dishing it in the end, causing the Nuggets a stir on defense. And again, a chance for a three-point play here. So the Jets firing it up now. They're warmed. Took them a while in the ice chest, but here they are coming alive at the end of this first quarter.
Eric Williams Jr. and a good reinforcement for the Jets. 13 points a game, a couple of assists, 7 rebounds a game too, as he rims out from that chemist warehouse. He was 100% from the free throw line before coming into today. Perez, speaking of free throw line, that man loves it, gets the finish to go. The Nuggets are not slowing down.
Not at all, especially with him on the court. He's so strong, and he has the ability to clear the lane and get himself some really easy looks underneath.
Dante shouldering some heavy contact. Looking to wind this one down. Shot clock is ticking. Steps back. Crafty move off the backboard. It'll end up back with Dion Collins and a well-needed bucket. Gets the Jets up to 20. The first quarter ends on a floater from Darcy Knox. And that's all she wrote for the opening quarter here in Dunedin. A 32-20 lead for the Manawatū, for the Otago Nuggets, sorry. We'll be back after the break. No, my hooky my, welcome back. The Edgar Centre here in Dunedin. What an exciting matchup we've seen so far. The Otago Nuggets hosting the Manawatū Jets, putting on an absolute blinder in their home gym. 32 points coming into quarter number 2. What have you made of it all so far, Kaysen?
Oh, it's been defense. You know, Coach talked about it leading into the game. It's a high-scoring Jets team, so the defense had to be on point, and it was exactly that. And then they were just scorching it from behind the arc. Again, I'd like to see that energy carry on into the second quarter.
4 points within 5 minutes for the Jets. They found their rhythm a little bit more. Let's see what they can generate here. Kenny Goins back into the mix. So Nance can't find an advantage. Oh, this is a mixed match if I've ever seen one. Kenny Goins, 6'7", right into the floor mopper's hands.
Yep, that double team was just enough to disrupt the pass. Again, teammate was wide open underneath, but too much disturbance from the Nuggets defense.
Tom Carey Jr. A little bit of a quiet start for him. Bardsley finds Perez. Off-ball cuts have been plenty. A 2-3 zone for the Jets. A bit of a different approach, and Jets go the other way. A successful defensive start. Oh, get up, Kenny Goins. A nice start to the quarter for the Jets.
An uncharacteristic slip up there in transition D for the Nuggets, but great recognition from the Jets. Easy to in transition.
Pardon, I should say a 3-2 zone from the Jets. Perez just bodies around and finds Knox in the corner. Knocks it down.
I like that pun there. Great work. Again, Jets a little bit confused with their zone that they switched up on, and Nuggets getting the 3 in the end. Again, the one and done from the Jets. Nuggets pushing in transition, and the Jets will settle into another zone.
Nance just leaves that one short, but makes up for it. Gets the hands and the dime to Matabananzo. Miles Gibson, efficient as always, gets the hoop and the harm.
Well, here we go. The Jets are blazing now, starting this quarter off much stronger than the first. Getting some easy looks in transition. The Nuggets struggling to get back and get those stops. Great job from this man here, Miles Gibson, averaging 24 points a game, and it's going to be a timeout on the play.
Quick timeout there from Coach Mike Kelly, but keep in mind, didn't use one in the first quarter, so has 2 in his arsenal for this quarter. Definitely some things to mull over here, Kaysen. What do you think the chat is there from Coach Kelly?
Oh, it'll be the transition defense 100%. They're doing well on offense, again, against that zone. The ball movement for the Nuggets won't be an issue there. But again, that transition D, especially against this high-flying Jets team, has got to be way better than it is in this first 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Credit to the Manawatū Jets who have come out firing, not ready to let this one slip just yet. Of course, all of our stats brought to you by Chemist Warehouse, the official stats partner of the Sal's NBL. Miles Gibson will head to the line for just a single attempt from the Chemist Warehouse following his N1 performance. Is 100% on the night from the field and 1 from the 3.
No pressure, jeez.
Yeah, no pressure, Miles, but you kind of got to keep that up.
You're not allowed to miss from now on.
Averaging just under 50% from the field is Miles Gibson. When I say he's efficient, that's what I mean. 40% from beyond the arc and 67% from this Chemist Warehouse. And it buries that like there's no tomorrow. The Jets within 10.
Well, I mean, starting that first quarter, they were down by 12. So again, it's still a bit of a lead here for the Nuggets.
Ball moving well for the Nuggets. Bardsley just can't complete a nice possession. Webster now still yet to score, is the league's leading scorer. Nance stops, finds his cousin Goins. That's just too easy.
Oh, what a great seal again. A little bit of a mismatch underneath and a beautiful pass right over the top from the key. Great look from the Jets.
Here come the Jets after trailing by 17. At one point, they're back within single digits. Carey Jr. puts that to a stop.
Textbook shot there from Carey Jr. I love, he's so stable in his shot and he holds it. And he's like, yep, I'm gonna follow through. I'm not going to crash. I know this shot's going in. And he does just that. And again, the answer back from the Jets. A much better looking Jets team this second quarter.
Back to single digits we go. Todd Withers makes me eat my words. It's a shootout in the Edgar Centre.
Oh, I just love Withers, his ability to slash to drive and to shoot it from three. And that's going to be a foul called against Knox. I believe that's his second. Going to be his second personal foul. Still early days, but again, you don't want to play too much with that. Still a lot of time left in the second quarter.
Knox will likely head to the bench, and Jansen back in. Sorry, Smiler back in as Webster finds a little bit of space. That man doesn't need much confidence to let one fly.
No, not at all. He's got the greenest green light I've ever seen. And if he does get going, he is absolutely dangerous. But right now, Nuggets doing a good job keeping him at bay.
Fine Smiler to the Nuggets into Perez. Back out to Carey Jr.
Oh.
Back to Smiler. Tongue twister. Right into the hands of Perez. Can't finish off the glass. Great defensive position there for the Jets.
Oh man, a tough defensive position at that. The ball movement from the Nuggets was unbelievable. Just couldn't capitalize. And Russo Nance, that easy lay on the right-hand side. Love to see him get going for the Jets.
His first points of tonight, the 20-year-old, back within 10. So the Jets hanging around. Skip over to Smiler. This ball just banging around the three-point line for the Nuggets. Tom Carey Jr. wants one there. Will have to create his own shot. Hit by Kenny Goins, a 6'7" wingspan. Finds Gibson. Does Webster. Just so nice with it.
Yeah, great stop there from the Jets. Again, another easy finish. They need to keep stacking these easy layups to get this lead down. Again, Nuggets moving the ball well, just not getting the ball to finish, but none other than Perez. Again, making us eat our words. Excellent work there from Perez.
Up to 6 points now for Perez. A 10-point game. Webster to Goins, loving the activity so far from the big man.
Yeah, real easy look there from the Jets. Bit of a miscommunication from the Nuggets on that screen, but an easy give and go for the Jets.
Again, ball swinging. Withers pulls, connects. Oh my goodness, that's number 2 for Withers.
When he can get going, he is lethal from behind the arc. A great shot there from Withers.
Gibson bumps off Carey Jr. Rattles it in. He's still yet to miss. Up to 14 points.
I really hope you don't jinx him. He is putting on a clinic for this Jets team. Again, I was looking for a little bit of a foul there in the end, but wasn't able to get it. Withers for 3 again with the net flipped upside down. Doesn't deter him. Todd Withers heating up from behind the arc.
For the first time ever, it's hot in here in Dunedin. Dion Collins. No one happy with that call apart from the Jets. Really loving his activity too. Getting a couple seals down low, a couple trips to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for Dion Collins in his first Sal's NBL season.
Yeah, you love that. You love to see these players get involved. Get down, get the nitty-gritty offensive boards. Yeah, there's just one way you're going to get some easy baskets. If you're not one of those prolific scorers who's going to get a lot of touches, that's going to be the way to get your points. And he makes that first one from the stripe.
Dion Collins out of Tauranga City. Played 4 seasons of NBL 1 West. A lot of transferable skills, obviously, from our neighbours. In Sweden and in England as well, so he's well traveled.
Yeah, experience.
Good little passport he's got going on. As Carey Jr. finds Jansen, who's yet to miss from beyond the arc, right on cue, off the back rim. Kenny Goins with a great rebound.
Yeah, it's hard to knock down when you've got someone like Dan Collins coming your way with that length. And just absolutely disrupting that shot as Russo Nance can't get it to go from deep, but great defensive stop.
Webster. Shot flake clears the air and finally buries his first bucket.
Yeah, again, it was off a great defensive play and a nice pass. He could catch in rhythm, didn't have to force it up himself. And that'll be the way he's going to get going. Get that offense, get the ball moving like the Nuggets are doing on the other side. And you're going to get some easier looks. Again, great hands from the Nuggets.
Oh, somehow ends back with Smiler. Takes the contact, the hoop, and the harm. The crowd is erupting here in the Edgar Centre. Let's take another look at that.
Oh, just look at that defensive stop and a look in transition. Smiler taking the hit from Russo Nance. Russo Nance not too pleased with that call, but no one ever is when they get a foul called against them. Great job from Smiler to get the and one. And a chance for three.
It was 47-42 a moment ago. The Nuggets just easing away that lead. Eric Williams will be back in the ball game. Smiler some efficient minutes off the bench for him so far. Just leaves that one short. Max Stoddard in the game as well, the leading scorer of the Sky Broadband Rapid League today. He was so good.
He was so fun to watch. Came out firing. Russo Nance again struggling to get that finish. And it's the Nuggets in transition. Carey Jr. kicking it out to Smiler for three. Can't get it to go. Stoddard there trying to clean up the boards. Unable to get it, and it's Jets ball again.
A notable point, though, for the Nuggets. They're getting a lot of open opportunities from beyond the arc. As Gibson looking to work against Josh Aitchison. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Huge fan. Great work. Loves that one-on-one down low. Again, a nice, easy finish on the right-hand side.
16 points for Gibson. And hasn't missed yet. Carey Jr. has been a little bit quiet so far, but up to 9 points.
Still early days. I look to see him erupt in the second half, I imagine.
Eric Williams, the king of the corner cut. Back out to Webster. Hard show thrown at him. Finds Kenny Goins. Can't get the touch, but will get the foul. Head to the chemist or warehouse stripe. The 29-year-old.
I like that vision there from Corey Webster, hitting the roller hard on the cut to the basket. Again, giving them a chance from the line. And that's just, if you're Corey Webster, you're such a prolific scorer. But if you're going a little bit cold, that's where you've got to come alive in other parts of the game. Finding your teammates, trying to get them open, and then that ball is going to find its way back to you. So again, Jets getting that ball working a little bit more on offense.
Corey Webster led the league in assists in 2024, so not shy of being a facilitator. 4 assists for him tonight. Kenny Goins up to 9 points, the 28-year-old out of Michigan. He's played in Italy, Greece, Hungary, Mexico, and France, and now Aotearoa to add to the list.
So he's a sun chaser, is he? Got all the sunny places.
That's a great shout, though. If I could avoid winter full time, I totally would.
You live in the South.
Not anymore. Not anymore. That's the old me. Perez doing what he does best. Drawing fouls. And the signature walk-off, too. Loves to walk to halfway just to shake it off.
Yeah, he does. Usually to have a chat with the refs. He is very friendly with them.
We do have a note from the league that there are a couple of things that the referees are putting a lot of emphasis on this season, and especially in recent weeks, one of which being the player respect towards the referees. It's very important that we see our players respecting our officials that are working hard for us. Carey Jr. just toying with Eric Williams, finds the lane. Eric Williams has an answer for him.
Yeah, you can do all that dance and all that fancy dribbling. I'm still going to swat it out of your hands. Great defense, great hands.
Tried to get the possession too, eh? Just to top it off.
Yeah, why not? Did all that hard work. Oh, you see the respect there, all smiles.
Yeah, a lot of smiles going on here. None from Corey Webster, unfortunately, but plenty of happy faces and plenty in the crowd too. Todd Withers has a hot hand. Fair enough, but can't connect.
Oh, it looked good. It looked good off of his hands anytime. You can almost expect it to go in. Corey Webster switching mid-air to the left-hand finish. Look out. He's heating up.
Up to 5 points now for the veteran. Doesn't take much to get him going in a flick of a switch. Max Stoddard back out to Smiler. Jose Perez looking to go downhill against Kenny Goins. Smiler stops, pops, just off to the left. Oh, no call there. couple of happy feet for Kenny Goins, but the Jets will continue their feet back to 5. Can they make it a one-possession game? Webster in his form, and just like that, it's back to 3.
Look at that. This is where the prolific scoring of the Jets comes in handy. And the Nuggets, again, they don't really put up the biggest numbers on the scoreboard, but defensively, they've got to get some more stops if they want to stay within reach of the Jets.
Jets could tie it at best here. Gibson, the signature pull-up. He does not miss those. Back to 1.
That's his spot over there on that right-hand side. Those little 15, 17 footers. He is money.
Last position of the half goes to the Nuggets. Kerry Jr. stops on a dime. Front rim. Can the Jets get the heave? No, they cannot. That's the end of the first half here. Sal's NBL action and Edgar Centre Dunedin. The Nuggets with a slim 1-point lead. We'll take a quick break and be back with some stats. No mai hooky mai. Welcome back here to Oti Porti Dunedin, the Edgar Centre, the Icebox. Got some young hoopers aspiring to be Otago Nuggets one day, or Southern Hoiho. Getting some shots up. Maya Williamson here alongside Kaysen Buckman. What a game we've had tonight. Sky Broadband was electric, and so has for Sal's NBL been so far? Some Chemist Warehouse stats.
Yeah, you see here Todd Withers absolutely lighting it up in his last game with the Nuggets this season. 17 points in that first half, right alongside Miles Gibson, who you pointed out hasn't missed a single shot in the first half.
Crazy.
Unbelievable, unbelievable stats. 8 for 8 from the field. 1 for 1 from behind the arc and 1 from the free throw line. And you see here rebounding it as well. Todd Withers cleaning up the boards. Kenny Goins with 7 as well. Perez, Webster, Gibson with 3 apiece. Knox, Freeman, Carey Jr., Collins, Russo, Nance cleaning up the boards as well. And another story, Corey Webster, he was a little bit cold in that first half, but he's got 5 assists, distributing the ball really well. Don Carey Jr., again, you're going to hear that name a lot this season. 5 assists for him. Perez with 4. Matabananzo coming off the bench, bringing some electricity for the Jets. And again, I credit him coming into the game to be that spark that the Jets needed to get going, because they were down. Their biggest deficit was about 17 early on in that first half. And then he came in and just got them going. And you see there, Russo Nance with 2 steals, 1 apiece for Withers, Smiler, Carey Jr., Webster, and Williams Jr. And defense has been the story for the Nuggets, but it's also been the kryptonite in that second quarter.
A lot jumping off the page at us. An exciting second half to look forward to here on Sky Sport. The Nuggets lead the Jets by 1. We'll be back soon for the second half. No mai, hiki mai. Welcome back. Sal's NBL action. It is Mad March, surely living up to its name here tonight in Dunedin. The Otago Nuggets hosting the Manawatū Jets, and it's been a blinder of a first half. The Nuggets 53, Jets 52. It was a 32-point quarter to open for the Nuggets. They led by as much as 17. And now back to one. Maya Williamson here alongside Kason Buckman. Happy to have you with us from wherever you're joining, Sky Sport, ESPN or FIBA, YouTube. Kason, wow. I'm sure you don't have many words, but what a game.
What a game. You said it. I mean, the scoring to the Nuggets, 32-20 in the first half, and then a complete flip-flop, mirror image, 32 to the Jets, 21 to the Nuggets. Again, that's why it's a one-point game. Jets really turned it on in that second quarter after coming out a little bit sluggish in that first quarter.
Jets still the favorite despite the trail tonight. Make sure you scan that QR code and have your say. Play along with your family and friends. The Jets getting some valuable reps up here. Corey Webster, notably a tough start for the league's leading scorer, averaging 30 points, was over 6 before he got one going, but the assists 5 for him, just showing his veteran status.
Yeah, absolutely. He's making it happen in other areas of the court, as he always does. You know, he's averaging 6 assists a game, and he's not going to struggle scoring. You know, he may have a bad half, he may have a bad quarter, but he's going to come alive in this second half. You won't see him go in single digits. He's definitely going to get going in the second half. But again, just credit to the Jets really turning it up in that second quarter, finding their feet on defense, because in that first quarter, it just looked like a lot of miscommunication, a bit flat-footed, and the Nuggets capitalized. But like we talked about in that second quarter, they flipped to a zone, got some key players in off the bench, and completely flipped it around.
That 3-2 zone mainly taking away the outside looks for the Nuggets, but they protected the rim well despite only having 2 guys there. 24 points in the paint for the Nuggets. Notably 8 from 19 from deep, 42%. For the Jets, just 3 for 9. Way less volume for them tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Usually they're letting it fly. But again, that was the first quarter of our first half. You're going to see a completely different team, hopefully, from both sides in this second half.
What are you expecting here, Kason? Do you have any predictions?
Any predictions? Well, you know, what I really want to see is 100% and 40 minutes played from Miles Gibson, because that'll be exactly what he did in that first half. 20 minutes played, 100% from the field. Again, just having himself a game. But I really want to see the Nuggets have a better quarter than they did. I mean, you can't come out that strong and then have a second quarter like that. You came out guns blazing, defense, transition, offense, everything was flowing, and then just completely stunned in that second quarter.
It can be really hard to maintain that momentum, and especially in front of your home crowd. Not the biggest one in the Edgar Centre tonight, but nevertheless, we love those that are getting along and making the atmosphere. As Todd Withers having a joke around with Regan Ashley, his second home with us. He's played 2 seasons with the Nuggets in 2022 and 2023. And the Nuggets will sure be trying to make a bid for him to stay. It's been so impressive tonight. Second half underway here. Sal's NBL action 2025. It's round 3. The Nuggets lead by 1. Kerry Jr. looking to open his scoring for the second half. Rainbow arc, no good, but it will stay with the Nuggets.
Yeah, and the Jets, I like that they're back in the man-to-man, not settling for that zone. You just see how that affects them and how long they'll stay man-to-man if the Nuggets get going.
Kerry Jr., long pass over to Knox. And the violation.
Ooh, that's a coach killer. He was making the play before he had possession of the ball, just off the fingertips. It was a pretty dangerous pass, not gonna lie. Flirting with that half-court line, and just a costly turnover there for the Nuggets.
The Jets now looking to open their second half bank account. Nance likes this Darcy Knox matchup. Is that foul number 3?
That's foul number 3 on Knox. Great job there from Nance. getting up into the grill of Knox. Be interesting to see if he will stay out there. It surely will come out if he gets that 4th foul.
Kelly serving a lot of trust in Knox to be able to control himself. Miles Gibson, his first miss of tonight.
Oh, it breaks my heart.
Dang it.
35 seconds in, lost my hopes and dreams for this game.
He's missed 1 shot and 18 points. That's terrible. Get him off.
Golly. One job.
One job, man. Make all the shots. Not that hard.
Oh, it was a very tough shot at that. I'll give him that.
He makes tough shots, though. It's Miles Gibson as Jets will stay with possession. Kenny Goins floats easily up to 12 points. He's had a night too.
Oh, absolutely. He has come in really tough tonight. Again, Nuggets there on defense. Just no one really knew who was guarding him.
And Kaysen, the Jets lead for the first time tonight.
And the Nuggets are going to be in trouble if they can't stop this momentum. I know it's early, but again, another defensive lapse there from the Nuggets. Russo Nance capitalizing, but transition offense pretty darn good to Jose Perez. Deep down low, Perez. He is money from under the basket.
Still a 1-point lead for the Jets. Oh, how the tables have turned. Miles Gibson back in form.
This man, he is on fire tonight, especially from outside the key. Such a great little jump shot.
Never misses a mid-range, does Gibson. Perez on him right there. Nice little left-hand hook. Draws the foul. That'll appear on the highlights show every Tuesday here on Sky Sport. Tough gig for the crew at Sky to compact that many highlights into a highlight show. A lot of mahi going on.
Yeah, I mean, Mad Marsh has been full of highlights. I mean, you talk about 34-point game here, 40-point game there. All these players showing up to play in March, having themselves a time. Jose Perez missing that first one from the stripe.
The 27-year-old out of the Bronx. Oh, it goes 0 for 2, an unexpected trip for Perez, and then a violation. The Nuggets, are they falling apart right now?
A second half-court violation in less than 2 minutes in the second half. That's costly, thoughtless turnovers from the Nuggets.
Hence now looking to capitalize on this momentum. Webster will put his head down, stop on a dime, just leaves it short.
Talk about Eric Williams flying through the paint for that offensive board. Pretty sure his head was above the rim.
You just blink and he comes out of nowhere. It's incredible. Jansen, high post catch to Perez. Catching it low. Knox. Can't knocks it down. You're going to get sick of me saying that. Nance the other way. Somehow finds the gap. Tried the acrobatic shot. What is going on? Oh, and Perez gets the and one to top off. Put that on the highlight show.
Oh, love that from Perez. He has been so good in transition for the Nuggets. You see the volleyball spike there. Russo Nance wanted the foul, but it was clean as could be. And Perez capitalizing on the other side with another trip to the stripe. Hopefully he can knock this one down as he missed the last two. And he does his usual walk to half court. Comes to the stripe. Have a chance for his three-point play.
Perez 8 points on the night. Only his third trip to the Chemist Warehouse stripe and rattles that one out too. A very uncharacteristic performance from the 27-year-old.
Well, he's usually shooting 72% from the line.
Miles Gibson! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, he has single-handedly made the Edgar Center hot.
Oh my gosh, he is unreal. He has come to play tonight. Miles Gibson absolutely eating it up. And so is that man there, Todd Withers, with the answer every single time from behind the arc. Another three. How much money can they throw at this man to keep him in the country?
20 points on the night. A double-double for Withers, up to 10 rebounds, as well as Webster will earn a trip to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Wow.
Unbelievable stuff.
Flamethrowers galore. That's 9 for 22 from three-point land for the Nuggets. Not to mention Miles Gibson up to 23 now, 90% from the field, 100% from three-point land, and up to 4 rebounds as well. Hasn't taken a seat and hasn't turned the ball over. I don't know if you can tell, but I like that man.
No, not at all. I could not tell. I mean, he might be one of the most efficient scorers I've seen.
And I think we may have ourselves a technical foul here, ladies and gentlemen. Kerry Jr. will even things up with that from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, donating a fund to the BBNZ Hoops and Schools program. We weren't able to see from our seat what actually happened there. Must have been some chat thrown some kind of way. Webster buries that one from the stripe. Long-winded Sal's NBL career for Webster as he makes those 2 effortlessly up to 9 points.
I mean, he looks like he could play until he's 50. He's just playing extremely well for his age. What's he, 36?
Almost 50. Nah, jokes. Yeah, 36. 2-time MVP, 4-time Sal's NBL champion. Extremely decorated. Withers from deep. Oh, what a night! Withers, 23 points.
Oh, we knew he was going to put on a performance, but oh my gosh, he is exceeding expectations. Todd Withers absolutely scorching it from behind the arc, and there he is again. The 2-time MVP, Corey Webster, with the answer back. The head-to-head matchup we did not expect tonight.
Oh, it feels like there's so many matchups being thrown around here. Perez to Knox, Don Carey Jr. This would be crazy, just short there. Let me take a breath. Jets now, Corey Webster will have gained a lot of confidence now.
Oh yeah,
and
look,
there he is,
back.
creating just as he always does. Webster taking over.
Oh, we talk about it. It's not going to take long for him to heat up, and when he does, he doesn't stop. Corey Webster showing his veteran presence tonight.
The Jets now back in front. Jono Jensen. Oh, 3 from 3 for Jensen. And we're back to even Stevens. I was about to say not for long.
Not for long. Great stop there, necessary for the Nuggets. Again, an easy bucket. Both teams scoring quite easily in transition. Webster just going to slow things down here a bit, try to get a set, and probably look to go himself here again. Use that on-ball screen. And Nuggets kicking the ball gives both teams a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of up and down in the last couple of minutes. They'll need this little rest. We'll see the G.J. Gardner-Holmes replay here. Perez just gets that nice little balancer bucket for the Nuggets. Gets them back out in front. Josh Aitchison will check into the ball game. Eric Williams Jr. to inbound. Lots of Bonanzo also on the floor. Corey Webster up to 13 points, has the hot hand. Can't continue, but possession will remain with the Jets.
I like that from Webster. A little bit frustrated maybe with the teams, with the call. But again, Jets end up with it here. And he's gonna let it fly from 3 all day, and he nails it from deep. Corey Webster having himself a third quarter here.
This is an absolute shootout in the Edgar Center. Feels like just a couple of shooting machines and some guys getting some reps up. Don Carey Jr. surprisingly not one of the guys stroking it from deep tonight, as Jono Jensen, an unorthodox, and the Jets off to the races. What can the veteran do? He can get a charge.
Yep, that's a great heads-up play there from Carey Jr. Again, stepping in the way, in the path of Corey Webster. That's one way to stop him. Again, great defensive stop for the Nuggets.
Carey Jr. slower in the scoring tonight, 10 points for him. He is the league's second leading scorer across 2 games, but 8 assists. Just turning into that facilitator role as Todd Withers will light up, and today is up to 12 points too.
I mean, we talked about the shooting efficiency, but of Miles Gibson, but Todd Withers shooting 81% from the field. 100% from 2-point range, 5 for 7 from behind the arc. Hasn't made a trip to the free throw line yet, but again, just unreal numbers from Todd Withers.
Bardsley back in the game now. He's played 6 minutes off the bench. A trio of imports. And Carey Jr. continues on his tough day from three-point land. He's 2 for 9 now after going 5 for 7 against the Hawks.
Well, you knew, right when it left his hands, he knew it was off, and you saw him crash the board hard there. Again, I like to see them try to get a little bit more movement on offense, get some ball in hands as Corey Webster lets it go from deep. Veteran Corey Webster having himself a third quarter. He has been lights out for the Jets. And Matavananza is going to be called for the foul on that play, but unreal stuff and a sneaky 19 for Corey Webster.
Wow, he is truly cementing his veteran status here tonight. And after trailing by 18 in the first, the Jets now lead by 4. It has been a seesaw tonight, expecting it to continue this way. Both teams battling it out.
We're talking about shooting efficiency and percentages, and Corey Webster, like 90 and 80% is just unimaginable. But Corey Webster is shooting 40% from the field. That's a little bit more manageable. And then 50% from behind the arc, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Again, great stat numbers from the vet.
Don Carey Jr. at the Chemist Warehouse. Gets that one to go. Back within 3.
He's now 3 from 4 for the line.
Of course, every free throw made this season contributes funds towards BBNZ Hoops and Schools program. Just off the back rim there for Carey Jr. A chance to extend the lead now for the Jets. Is it going to be Corey Webster again?
Of course.
Come on, give us something else. Oh, just gets the miss. Eric Williams, though, here to clean it up.
Well, I'm sure he can outjump anybody in the gym. Eric Williams absolutely flies. He can get some easy buckets off of those offensive rebounds, as he just did there. Carey Jr.
Oh, Matson Bonanzo gets trampled for his defensive efforts. Takes it in the chest like a man and then subs out straight away. Yes, sir, done my duties.
Yes, I love that. That is what a role player does. Excellent work there on defense. Don Carey Jr. just kind of forcing it a little bit here. I see him slow down, get the ball moving like we talked about earlier. Again, no need to force it at this stage. Still 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Nuggets down 5.
Didn't think I'd be saying that after they led 8 by 18 in the first quarter.
No, but that just shows you that it can happen. It can flip like that.
It's basketball, baby.
Yeah, it is. Especially the Sal's NBL. It's a roller coaster.
That is a great way to describe it. Sal's NBL is a roller coaster of emotions. As Gibson will knock that one out of bounds. Smiler just exasperated with the call there, but the Jets will remain in possession. Not sure if you guys know, but massive fan of Miles Gibson there. 23 points for him tonight. 4 rebounds. He deserves the love. Kenny Goins as well. 12 points and 10 rebounds for him. As Corey Webster has just taken over, coined Corey the Problem Webster by Lindsay Tate in his game against the Panthers. Corey from deep. Wasn't a problem on that one. Jose Perez to Smiler. Oh, Netball-esque transition play, but Webster. Oh.
Is that going to be a late foul call?
He runs away with the ball.
I'd like to see the G.J. Gardner-Holmes replay on that one. He was definitely not pleased. I thought it might have been clean, but...
Oh, what a savage. Just drops the ball at halfway. Walks off. It's written across his face, and you can feel the frustration from here. Eric Williams in a state of shock, but Withers just wanting to continue.
Well, yeah, I mean, good transition play there from the Nuggets, finding Withers in transition. When you've got someone with that length and that athleticism sprinting down the floor, you want to hit him, and he nails that first one from the stripe.
All composure there from Withers. His first trip to the Chemist Warehouse tonight, up to 24 points. His final game in the blue and yellow. Never looked like missing, and they trail by 3.
Well, that's going to put Withers up to 25 on the night.
Webster to Goins from beyond the arc, showing his range, the big man.
Why not? I love a big man that can shoot it, post it up from underneath. Goins from behind.
Nothing more of a threat than a pick and pop big. Kenny Goins, the experienced 28-year-old, Josh Aitchison, long-time Nuggets bench player. Jose Perez just bullying his way in. And Nance, he is the king of selling those kind of fouls.
Oh, absolutely. He really is. And I just love that play there from the Nuggets and the Jets, both sides of the ball. Both teams going at it here. Jets with the edge, though. And they're going to be in the bonus. 2 shots.
Nance to the chemist warehouse. A dirty day at the office for Nance. 4 points, 22% from the field. Has 5 assists. Changing his role, the 20-year-old out of Waitakere West, playing against his former team. 7 games for the Nuggets last year, averaging 11 points a game and 3.5 assists. He's 20 years old and he's played 42 NBL games before the 2025 season.
That's pretty incredible.
A career high of 26 points. Unbelievable from the young man.
Was that this season? Or last season?
A couple of seasons ago, I believe, when he was playing for the Auckland Huskies. Won 2022 Youth Player of the Year at like 17 years old or something. Just went to school the next day, no big deal.
No big deal. He is quite a special player. I have liked watching him develop.
A lot of young talent coming out of the Sal's NBL. Smiler leaps through the air, but leaves that one short. He just flopped on the ground in frustration as Nance, as we've talked about him, steps back, continues his cold streak. Oh, dime from Smiler. Aitchison misses the bunny. My heart stopping every time.
Those are the ones you can't afford to miss if you're the Nuggets. Great job from Nance. He will find himself at the line yet again. Just want to talk about Todd Withers. He's got a double-double at the moment. 11 rebounds on the night. You'll see the replay here from the Jets. Nance doing a great job against Smiler, getting just enough of a foul to find himself at the line.
And to no surprise, Mike Kelly calling his timeout now with a minute to go in this third quarter. 80-72. Do the Manawatū Jets lead? What a change in tune it's been today. And it's at the helm of Corey Webster, who's just electrified this third quarter.
Well, it's insane how your star player, once he gets going, what it can do to the game. And also credit to Matsbananzo for coming off the bench and giving the Jets. He's come in, created a charge. He's come in, created that turnaround that they needed from the first quarter. Again, great contribution from every Jets player.
Corey Webster has joined the Fire Island gang. 39 bucks a piece for, not for a whole pizza, I mean, sorry. A large Fire Island pizza from Sal's. Scan that QR code or hop online. Sal's Hoop 25 until next Tuesday. It's a Fire Island in the entire Edgar Centre tonight.
You know, I was just going to say, who's going to leave the island High Point man tonight? Hard to tell. Miles Gibson with 23. Corey Webster, he's getting up there. He's in the 20 range. And then you've got Todd Withers with 25 on the night. Unbelievable bouts. And not even to mention the shooting percentages. Withers, 81% still from the field, 100% from inside the arc, 5 of 7 from three-point range, 100% from the free throw line. And then you've got Maya's least favorite player, Miles Gibson, shooting 90% from the field.
If you just joined, she's kidding because I love him so much and I've made that clear.
Sorry, my sarcasm wasn't that pronounced. And again, just unreal percentages for both those players.
And the Jets now, they lead by 10, a double-digit lead for the first time today from the boys from Palmy. Nuggets looking to put a stop from that. Kerry Jr., a cold night. He asks for the foul, but continues his cold streak. That's 2 from 10 now, 20%.
I mean, it just has been such a roller coaster of emotions for me personally. I mean, it went from Nuggets absolutely dominating the first quarter to the Jets putting on a commanding performance, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Caleb Smiler not falling for that one again. You'll see the replay here. Nance, full court.
Oh, great anticipation from Smiler. Took that in the chest. Nance a little unpleased about the foul call.
Yeah, did not like that foul, but great job from Smiler getting that foul back against Nance.
Smiler opting not to go one-on-one against Webster. Withers back up to Smiler, and Perez finds Carey Jr. to Aitchison. Doesn't even look at the rim, but Smiler be the beneficiary, no good. Jets now in transition, a little seagull moment from Corey. Get that out of here! Withers says no. Oh my goodness, can Perez finish the play? He can.
Oh my God, Todd Withers.
Let's see that again, ladies and gentlemen. GJ Gardner-Holmes replay, the swat from behind. Withers.
Unreal stuff from Todd Withers tonight, padding the stats in every single category. Corey Webster thought he had a walk in the park on that layup, and Todd Withers said, "Not today, Junior, not today." Absolute show from the man on his last game for the Nuggets.
Gifting the fans of Oti-Poti a farewell gift. Todd Withers, a loved man in that community, as Perez will battle that one in. 74-82. Approaching the final quarter of tonight. And what a ball game it's been. Ready for electric. Miles Gibson steps back. A long two buries it. Oh my goodness.
I can see why he's your least favorite player.
Oh my, I'm speechless. Basketball aplenty tonight. And the vibes tonight in the Edgar Centre are electric, ladies and gentlemen. You can feel it through the screen.
And there's going to be, I think they're going to overturn this call, perhaps.
Miles Gibson in shock. Webster expressions too. And the ball will remain with the Nuggets. A wry smile from the veteran. Jono Jansen, limited minutes tonight. Perez on Gibson, bullies his way through. Weight room! Weight room!
He let Eric Williams know on that play. Again, Jose Perez, just an absolute bulldog in the lane. Look at him clearing 3 players out of the way. You see Eric Williams there, hands up. He's like, no, that was you, Eric. Oh, Jose Perez, what a clinic he puts on in the paint. And he finds himself yet again at the Chemist Warehouse stripe, shooting 4 for 7 on the night. Not shooting the best, but he will, you know, he's going to put up the numbers. He may not make them all, but he's going to take the trips.
50% from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, an uncharacteristic statistic from Perez. Webster, shot clock inside game clock. Oh, Smiler picks that one off. Perez finishes it off nicely.
What a defensive stop. Still 3 seconds to go. Eric Williams lets it fly. Oh my goodness.
What an end to this third quarter. There has been scenes galore here in Edgar Centre. Almost don't want to go away, but we have to. The Jets 87-78. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for an electric fourth quarter of basketball. No mai, hiki mai. Welcome back here. Edgar, centre, Oti Poti, Dunedin, the Nuggets and the Jets in a blinder. I have been itching to get back to this ball game. It has been all things exciting here in Dunedin, Kaysen.
Oh, it's giving everything you could want it to give here on a Thursday night. Unbelievable stuff. An amazing stat on the night. The highest, most efficient shooter on the floor, Miles Gibson, Maya's least favorite player in the entire competition, has played every single second of this game, and he's the only player on the floor to do so.
Not to mention, hasn't turned the ball over once in those 30 minutes. Can he continue his hot streak tonight? The Jets getting the fourth quarter underway. How exciting has tonight been? Webster came alive in the third quarter. Get up, big man. Kenny Goins pick it up where they left off. The Jets on fire.
With the dish and assist and the slam. Corey Webster doing it all for the Jets.
Jansen, nowhere to go. The Nuggets, you can feel the deflation almost. Jansen goes one-on-one, gets it off the glass. A nice little settler.
Yeah, as you say that. Right as you say that, eat your words.
My bad. I'll take that one on the chest. As Nance tries to find Gibson, very physical from Carey Jr. Steps back. Oh, he finally misses one. Does Gibson.
Only his second miss on the night, might we add.
In 30 minutes, has 23 points, 25, sorry. As Perez finds Jansen. Electric from beyond the arc, but misses to make it 3 for 5.
Oh, great work there from Perez, drawing both defenders in. Had the one-on-one matchup against Corey Webster, forced the help D, had the open look, just couldn't knock it down as Russo Nance with the little turnaround bunny. That's another 2 for the Jets.
Slick move from a 20-year-old up to double digits. Now the entire Jets starting 5 in that region. Carey Jr. drives, draws, and will be on the ground.
Multiple Jets players calling for the offensive foul. You'll see there, who is your game MVP?
Scan that QR code, get amongst the mix and pick MVP to no surprise. Todd Withers leading the way. Miles Gibson, hell yeah, home. 16%. Make sure you scan that QR code, join the fun. Perez finds Jansen down low. Nice little move, but leaves it short. Oh, they'll be wanting that one back.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Jansen go up strong on that one instead of fading away. Have a chance at the free throw line if he could draw the foul. And the Nuggets get the steal. Carey Jr. pushing the pace, gonna go up himself. Can't get it to fall, but it will stay in the hands of the Nuggets. Again, he's doing so well on defense, just not getting the reward tonight offensively. Struggling from the field. But again, his defense has been pivotal for the Nuggets.
They trail by 11 as we are going to see a timeout early in this fourth quarter. Nuggets dancers celebrating and joining the atmosphere here in Edgar Centre, Dunedin. Don't forget, scan that QR code, get amongst. Miles Gibson is telling it up there as Todd Withers, though rightfully so, sitting in that first place region. 25 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists on the night, 5 for 7 from the 3-point line. Of course, all stats brought to you by the Chemist Warehouse, the official stats partner of the Sal's NBL. Wow.
Unreal stuff. And I just want to talk about, I believe Mike Kelly called the timeout, correct me if I'm wrong. He is not shy for an early use timeout, and we've seen it multiple times across multiple Nuggets games. As soon as he feels the momentum shift, he is not afraid to call that timeout, and he did that just there, I believe, if he was the one. I do love that part of his game. He will get his team reset, get them settled, send them back out, because again, this is quite a deficit for the Nuggets at this stage in the game. Not a prolific scoring team usually. So at this stage in the game, you want to try and stop any momentum you can and try and get those numbers up on the scoreboard.
Maybe a change in strategy coming out of this timeout. Mike Kelly at the helm. First Sal's NBL season for him. Long-time player in the NBL. And what was it? ABL, precursor to NBL 1, and then a long-winded career in colleges, and of course the ANBL, most recently head coach of Southeast Melbourne. As Corey Webster will lead the break a little too easy against the young gun Smiler, who is not smiling about that one.
Definitely not. I think, yeah, that was a tough call there. I thought Caleb was pretty well in his cylinder, but again, when you're going against a veteran like Corey Webster, he's probably going to get the call over you 99% of the time. But a great job from Webster to get that contact. And again, from the line, he goes. Corey Webster is 2 for 2 from the night before that shot.
Just 19 points for Corey Webster, up to 4 rebounds and 8 assists, a double-double watch, 4 turnovers, and only shooting 36% as he makes his way to the 20-point club. 12-point lead for the Jets, 7.5 minutes. So much basketball still to play, and so much basketball still to come this week in Sal's NBL. Finds Smiler at last-minute ditch. Carey Jr. puts his hand up in recognition. A lot of playing off 1 feet here. Fundamentals say playing off 2 is the way to go.
Yeah, fundamental basketball. Yeah, again, from Carey Jr., just thought maybe he was going to take that one in, realized he was not in the position to do so, and just made the decision too late. Caleb Smiler unable to clean that play up. And just from Carey Jr., would like to see that dish happen earlier. Is again, you know he's a scorer, he can do it, but tonight he's a little cold. Getting those players involved, and Maya's least favorite player gets another 2.
Webster with the dime too, sees the cut, and Gibson making his way up to 27 points on the night, 7 rebounds as well. Perez will need an answer. The Nuggets, they trail by 14 now, back to 12 with that bucket.
I love the way he uses that offhand, Perez. And when he's posting up, he uses the elbow as well. He just clears the space, makes it easy on himself. And Miles Gibson again here with the fadeaway. Only his 3rd miss on the night. Easy stat to remember.
Todd Withers up. Now Carey Jr. finds Jansen, an easy bucket. Back to 10 points, ladies and gentlemen. 6.5 minutes to go. Strap in. We're in for an exciting finish. Webster double teamed at the halfway point line. Finds Gibson. Corner back to Gibson. Williams over to Goins, but fouled as he lets it go.
Hey, great job by Eric Williams selling that one. There was a little bit of contact, but it was just enough with that extra little theatrics there to get the call.
Once again, who is your game MVP? Scan that QR code, get amongst. Todd Withers leading the charge. Gibson also up there.
He climbed significantly
yeah.
from the last one.
I think I'm influencing the people at home.
Yeah, definitely.
27 points for Gibson. Hasn't come off yet. The Jets lead by 10. Webster in a dangerous position here. Rises above, rims out. Eric Williams, who else? On the glass. Hands can't capitalize, but back-to-back O-boards.
Who's guarding Eric Williams?
That's 3 offensive rebounds now.
You got to make a call there.
Perez was almost furious. Webster has made his way to the wall to just do a cheeky wee smack.
And that's what Jose Perez letting him know that that's, I believe, Webster's 4th foul. We're going to double check that right now. Yep, that's his 4th foul. Perez is keeping track.
He's tallying it up. He's looking at the stats brought to you by Chemist Warehouse. Nance and Webster, 4 fouls apiece. 6 minutes to go. Dangerous positions from this Manawatū Jets team, who respectfully just aren't that deep. 2 guys coming off the bench today, Dion Collins and Munza Bonanzo. No one else has even stepped in the hardwood tonight for the Jets.
Well, I mean, you've got Miles Gibson carrying the load with 20 points, and then Webster as well with 20. When you've got 2 prolific scorers just like that, and you've got Russo Nance who can also light it up. Kenneth Goins, again, another one who can do really well. You don't really need the depth when you've got that many scorers, but again, if they do go cold, you want that backup coming in.
Goins on the assist from Webster. That's a nice bucket for the Jets. Back to double digits. 5 and a bit to play. Plenty of time for the Nuggets. Jansen, back to Knox. Perez, the patterned high post catch. Back out to Bardsley. He's not going to shoot that. The slippery eel.
Oh man, he's got such a gift bobbing and weaving through the defenders like that. So quick. Almost looks untouched. That couldn't get it in the end. Stays with the Nuggets. So we'll have another chance here. 14 seconds left on the shot clock.
9 minutes off the bench for Bardsley. A bit of bench effort for the Nuggets. Jansen. Carey Jr. has had a tough day scoring-wise, but finds a little gap. Just can't get it to go. The Jets defending their pride well.
Yeah, Carey Jr. really, man, he's having such a great night defensively. Just cannot get it to go. Got 9 assists on the night as well.
Carey Jr. still
There
shooting
he
it.
goes!
There he is. In clutch times, buries it from the corner. 89-96.
And that's 14 for Carey Jr. Again, what a time to come alive in the fourth quarter. What a shot from the hot shooter.
Webster going to step back. Oh, buries the answer just like that. Jets pull back away.
A heat check on Kenny Goins, the big man from deep. Carey Jr. going back-to-back buckets. It just seems like that's the first time it's been within single digits in this fourth quarter, I believe, for the Nuggets.
8 points is the lead for the Jets. 4.5 minutes to go. Miles Gibson, you just can't give him that much space. It's officially a 30-piece for Miles. And the Jets back up to a double-digit lead. GJ Gardner-Holmes a replay.
I mean, there's just too many of those wide open shots. Why is there no one closing out from the Nuggets? Again, we saw it with Goins on the play before that, or two plays before that when he had that open three. And again, another easy jumper for them. So 3 quite easy shots for the Jets. Nuggets have got to be better defensively on those rotations.
Scan that QR code and vote for your mix and pick game MVP. Miles Gibson certainly climbing the ladder with a 30-piece and 7 rebounds. You'd assume, you know, he's getting up there, but the Nuggets trailing by 11 now, Case, and 4.5 minutes still to go. It's still a ball, but what do they have to do?
It's like beating a dead horse when I say it again, but defensively, those wide open shots at this stage in the game cannot happen, especially when you've got Miles Gibson with the ball behind the arc. Why would you leave him open? The guy has only missed 3 shots on the night, taken 16 attempts. He's 3 for 3 from behind the arc. He hasn't missed. So again, those closeouts have to happen quicker, and they need to be continuing to communicate at this stage in the game. This is pivotal. It's now or never. If you're the Nuggets, if this lead gets back out to double digits, you're in big trouble.
You said it, now or never for the Nuggets. Do or die, business end as we approach the 4-minute mark, and just not what the Nuggets needed. They've been contained. Only their 9th turnover for the night, but coming at a costly time.
Yeah, I mean, that look was there. He was going untouched, just mishandled it in the end. And of those 9 turnovers, 2 of them were those half-court violations that you don't often see in the Sal's NBL.
Kenny Goins has been on a heater in this fourth quarter. Bardsley can't knock it away. Webster can't get the dagger. Nuggets keep their hopes alive. Patrick Freeman on down the stretch. A vote of confidence from Mike Kelly, and Gibson commits the foul. Up to 3 fouls for him. It's a spread for the players we see in front of us right now. 3 for Goins, 4 apiece for Nance and Webster, and 3 now for Gibson.
Yeah, I mean, I like this Pat Freeman on the play. We know he can light it up, but he's also an offensive rebounding machine. And we see it in both the Rapid League and in the Sal's NBL. Offensive rebounding machine is Freeman, as Carey Jr. gets to the bucket untouched again. Much better than the last time he had that drive. Just like that, still within 9.
Carey Jr. clutching up on the last couple of plays. Kenny Goins finds Nance. He's had a bit of a tough day, and that day continues. The Nuggets now in the break. Winners Just lays it in, very safe. 95-102. It's a 7-point game. 3 minutes to go. It's heading up here. The Edgar Centre. The Jets, an incredible comeback. Biggest lead being at 14. Webster takes Bardsley, the slippery eel. Oh, what a defensive play.
An absolute necessity for the Nuggets. Again, hit Perez down low. It's too late. The hesitation. He's got another chance underneath. Is he going to use that offhand? It's going to be another trip to the line for Perez. Kenny Goins called for the block.
You can tell Goins just trying to target that back down game of Perez, but didn't have the right approach. Instead, sends Perez to his home, the Chemist Warehouse strike.
I love Perez's back down game because he's not aggressive enough to elicit those charge calls that often. Occasionally, yes, but most of the time he's so balanced. You've got to have your feet set well early outside the charge circle to get charge against him because he's so efficient underneath. Great work from the big guy from the Bronx.
The Nuggets meant business, saw the shot clock, saw the game clock and said, all right, let me do something here. Trailing by 6, could make it 5 with a make here. Oh, Perez just leaves that one short. Patrick Freeman can't do his work on the offensive glass. Plenty of time here for the Jets. Nance reads the room, slows it down. Uh-oh, danger zone for Gibson. But Pat Freeman, goes to work. The unexpected turnover. Patty Freeman.
Maybe that's why they brought him in the game, for his defensive efforts. Oh my gosh, what a stop, a huge stop for the Nuggets. 2 minutes left to play, still down by 6. With a chance here after that massive defensive stop from Pat Freeman.
Please, can we get a Todd Withers 3 right now? Please, can we get a Todd Withers 3?
Manifest
2 minutes to go. 6-point game. Ball kicked in bounds by Carey Jr. Rejects the on ball. Pat Freeman, is he going to majorly clutch it? Oh! Pat Freeman, the young boy off the bench, brings it to 3.
Oh, unbelievable stuff. Reward the man for his defensive efforts. Huge play from Pat Freeman.
The Jets to answer, and Kenny Goins settles it. The Nuggets, though, still within 5. 1:40 to go. It's do or die. Perez left all alone. Oh, Bardsley, the offensive rebound. Take a breath. It's back within 3.
Oh, man. Eric Williams with a huge block there, but wait, great job from Perez to stick with that. Get the easy 2.
Webster forces his way through. Nance to Goins. He shot well tonight, no luck, and Nuggets at best could tie it. Oh, no way. Oh, Patrick Freeman! He has come off the bench and come alive. It's a tied ball game, ladies and gents.
My gosh, Pat Freeman. I'm sorry for those at home who have the volume up. I'm excited. We are excited here.
Let's take another look. The G.J. Gardner Holmes replay. Patrick Freeman puts the team on his back. The comeback is well and truly on. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, scan the QR code, vote for Patrick Freeman, because holy moly.
Oh, man, you talk about pivotal bench players coming into the game. I've got chills over here. Pat Freeman with a huge defensive stop against the game's leading scorer, and then to answer with 2 back-to-back triples in the corner. Oh, it's unbelievable stuff from the Nuggets. Just when you thought, like we said, it's such a roller coaster. We're like, oh, it's a 9-point game. Can they do it? That was with 6 minutes left in the game, and just like that, Nuggets are back in it.
The biggest lead for the Nuggets was 18. The Jets got out to 14. And with 1 minute to go, we are tied up. You can't write this stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to see an overtime finish here in the Edgar Centre?
Oh, I really don't know which way it's going to go at this right now. Could go either way. Momentum in favor of the Nuggets at the moment. Can they get a big stop here and answer with another Freeman 3? Or maybe a Withers 3? I don't know, but if I'm the Jets, I am not leaving that Blondie open in the corner again. Don't make the same mistake 3 times in a row. Jets here with possession.
The Jets. Important possession. Nance finds Goins, finds Williams, blocked by Bardsley!
The slippery heel from behind gets the stuff on Eric Williams. Nuggets here again with the ball. 45 left to play.
Carey Jr. through the lane, gets the lead. Nance back the other way. It won't count. Oh my!
Perez, smart play, hugely smart play on the ground. You see it here. Carey Jr. getting to the rim. Again, we talked about his shooting this game, but he hasn't been as hot as he was in the last. But just sticking it out. Toughness plays here from the Nuggets. They're up by 2. Foul on the floor from Perez.
Time is of the essence. Webster, guarded by Bardsley, slips in, oh, rims out, and there it is! That man, Patrick Freeman, grabs the board. Carey Jr., he's all alone, and it's an 8-second violation. What are we witnessing?
Oh my gosh!
The Edgar Centre is coming alive. The Jets, they remain afloat.
Unbelievable stuff. An 8-second violation, another call you don't see often in the Sal's NBL. Jets here with another chance. 6-second differential.
Webster, who else? On Withers. Tries to force Goins. Can't clutch. The ball's going to go out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Jets.
Oh my gosh.
6 seconds, Kaysen. A 2-point lead. Are we not going to see a timeout?
Surely player timeout or some sort of timeout here. But the Jets neglect to do so.
Kenny Goins. Oh, leaves it short. The Nuggets get the rebound.
Oh my gosh, with 0.2 seconds left to play. Oh my goodness. Unreal effort from the Nuggets. Again, we are in the bonus. Hoo-wee. I can tell you I didn't see this one coming.
I don't think anyone did. Kenny Goins will be checked out. His 5th foul. The kids eagerly waiting at the baseline. They want to storm the court.
They're ready to go. They're geared up.
0.8 of a second. And the Nuggets will go to the Chemist Warehouse. Feels like it could be a miraculous Nuggets win. Carey Jr. buries the first.
Ice in his veins. Carey Jr. has persevered, found his way to 20 after shooting 7 of 20 on the night. Just bullheaded enough to find himself here at the stripe again. And that'll do
Clean
it.
on the second. NZ play a timeout for the Jets, but you can only imagine the Nuggets. They lead by 18, trailed by 14, and are back in front and close to taking away their first home win of the season. Make sure you scan that QR code because you know now the Sal's NBL is exciting. Scan it, have your chance to win tickets to a season's game like this. Can the Jets get a 4-point play? It's unlikely. 0.8 of a second. And the Nuggets have done it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
At home, they complete the comeback win. And you see the curly-headed monster, Patrick Freeman, deserves some credit.
Absolutely. Put some respect on his name. And there's a bit of a scuffle happening here.
Passion is high in the Edgar Center. The Jets not pleased. Withers 27 points, 17 rebounds, and some words.
Yeah, something was said there. Perez being held back from the Nuggets. Webster going at his own father? Not sure what's going on here. Trying to maintain him.
It's sure certain that the passion runs high and deep in the Sal's NBL. The atmosphere is electric.
Really not the way you want to end that amazing game.
But a finish. The Nuggets will finish with their heads held high. And the rest of the Jets will give them fives. The Edgar Center has come alive. What a win.
These two men at the top, Miles Gibson, an unreal night shooting-wise. Did not come out of the game for 1 single second. Dropped the 30-piece. Todd Withers making a statement on his exiting game. Perez with 23. Goins with 24. Carey Jr. 22. Corey Webster with 20. 15-11 for Jansen and Williams respectively. Pat Freeman, those might be the 6 most important points of the entire game. Todd Withers, 17 rebounds on the night. Kenny Goins, again, a huge game from him, 13. Perez, Carey Jr. with 5 apiece. Gibson with 7. Williams Jr. with 6. Unreal stuff. Again, Jansen 3, Smiler with 3. I just still can't get over that. Pat Freeman, those 3 plays were the 3 most important. And Don Carey Jr. with 12 assists. Corey Webster with 11 as well. Some massive numbers from both teams tonight. Perez with 4, Russo Nance with 5. Again, struggling a bit from the field, but dishing the ball extremely well. Darcy Knox, Bardsley, Smiler, and Matabananzo with 3 apiece. Williams Jr. with 2, Goins with 1, and 3 blocks from Withers, padding all the stats tonight. Bardsley with 2 as well, some 2 massive blocks. Kenny Goins with 1. And steals, Smiler, Carey Jr., and Russo Nance with 2 apiece. Webster, Williams Jr., Withers, and Freeman with 1 apiece. Such an exciting game here tonight. I'm going to lose my voice for sure after screaming into this microphone.
I'm still shaking. And so are the fans here in the Edgar Center. The Otago Nuggets complete a comeback win. 108-104. Some more exciting games coming up for you here on Sky Sport. The Panthers and the Fire, and the Giants and the Bulls tomorrow night. The Airs and the Hawks and the Sharks, and the Jets looking to make their redemption win against the Sharks on Saturday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you another time here on Sky Sport. Ka kite.